All right, so a few months ago, I did a video on a rapidly growing play-to-earn game called Artyfact. It was a AAA rated game that I thought had real potential, and it has already sold out its first stage of its presale, currently undergoing its second stage of its presale, and soon is going to be listed on major exchanges. So if you invested in the project like I did a few months ago, or if you're looking for a major play-to-earn game with AAA rated graphics, I think you should stick around for this because I want to go over some major things going on and why I am extremely bullish on Artyfact. So, right now, there's a huge gap in the play-to-earn gaming space. You see a lot of different projects that are focused on the play-to-earn mechanism, simply making money, but they don't focus on graphics. And with Artyfact, they focus a lot on their AAA-rated graphics, focusing on gameplay. As you can see right here with these demos, you can see that they have a huge effort and a massive team that's focused on building the best possible game that you can play. Something that's actively engaging, entertaining, and something that people truly want to play rather than solely focus on making money. Because what they have learned through their research and what I've seen personally is that a game that if you can make money from it, it's great. But what's more important and what's going to drive long-term growth is the game actually fun? Because yes, it's nice to make money playing a game, but the number one reason people play games is to have fun. So that is what they are doing. They're trying to build the next generation gaming metaverse that fills this gap by offering something that you haven't really seen in the GameFi space yet by focusing a lot on their graphics. So, like I said, they've already sold out their first stage of their presale. Their token is ARTY. I personally bought quite a few of them. And just recently, they've started the second stage of their presale. So if you want to get ARTY tokens, you still can in this second stage of the presale. So you can see right here all the details how to take part in it, but it's very simple to do. In addition to this, there's a few things I want to point out which really differentiate Artyfact from other GameFi projects and other crypto projects. First of which is that Artyfact regularly holds offline events in Dubai and all around the world, and they post these all across their socials. They do speaking engagements with their top executives. They actively participate in different conferences, and that is something that you don't see in the crypto space very often, especially for up-and-coming projects. A lot of these try to stay off on the sidelines, don't get in the public eye, but Artyfact is doing it completely different, and they've been engaging with a lot of different offline events, engaging with their community. I think that's been why they've been able to grow tens of thousands of followers on Twitter. When you scroll down a little bit, you can see that they've also had an audit and are fully KYC'd. You can see the Certic logo on their website. When you click on that, you can see all the information about how they have the highest security score possible for projects before listing. Many projects are not nearly ranked as high as this, and that is why they have these badges right here. Artyfact's team has passed Certic's security audit, a team KYC, and for a team KYC, it's even more impressive because each of their team members have provided their identity documents, not just one person, their entire team. So you can see all these badges listed, and you can see that their project is one of the top 10 most viewed projects on their site and continually increasing with their ranking. When you scroll down a little bit more, you can see more information about their demo. Recently, one of the big announcements for Artyfact since we last spoke is that they have successfully published their demo for open access on their website. They've added a couple of new game modes called like Control inside their metaverse, and they've continued to get community feedback to improve the game, make it more fun to play, which is their sole goal. So everyone could go ahead, download the demo. I've been playing it quite a bit. You could test different modes on the game, and developers are continuing to say there's going to be more features added very soon. So if you play the game, you continue to interact with the community, you can actually have impact on potentially what would be included in the future because they're always talking with their community, and this is something that I think is only going to prove it. I already really like the gameplay, already like the graphics. You can see it's unlike anything in the crypto space, at least in my opinion. So let me know your thoughts on their gameplay, their graphics. Have you tested out their demo? Because it's one thing to invest in a project, but it's another to actually enjoy playing it. Last few things is going to be that you could see already growth comparison section on their website where you can compare Artyfact versus other projects. You can compare it to the likes of, let's say Sandbox, which is growth potential of 280x if Artyfact were to reach Sandbox market cap. If you look at, let's say, Decentraland, it's like 186x, or Axie Infinity is a 293x return. So you can see all these different returns comparing current GameFi projects, which in my opinion don't really have good graphics. Compare that to Artyfact, and you can see that Artyfact, as it continues to grow, continues to gain more popularity, it has the potential to reach these levels of market cap. Why I think this is actually very possible is when you're looking at their website traffic. When you're looking at their website traffic, you could see that they have had massive growth over the last few months. You could see that when you look on a site called Similar Web, you could track all different engagement on websites. Any website in the world, you simply could type it in. You could see that they have actively been growing like over the last few months. In January, they had 320,000 monthly visits. Then in February, they had 1.1 million monthly visits. Then in March, they had 1.3 million visits to their website. And you could see that despite what's been going on in the market, despite what anyone's been saying about crypto or gaming, they have seen a massive growth, an explosion of people coming to their website, going from 320,000 people and visits to now 1.3 million, a 4x increase, which is why I think they really could achieve those similar market caps to what we're seeing with, let's say, Axie Infinity, Decentraland, Sandbox, because they're on this exponential path, this growth, and it's not just people talking about a token. People are actively playing their demo, going to the website, and engaging in the community. Last few things I want to talk about is going to be when you actually look at some of the mechanics of the token. When you're looking at the mechanics of the token, it talks about how it's used for the in-game play and what it does in the game. But a thing that really stands out to me is that Artyfact will use 20% of the profits to buy back ARTY tokens and burn them. So this makes Artyfact a deflationary token, ensures constant price increases over time, and it shows that the team is not only about making profits, they're really in it for the community and building a better game, helping the community out. So that's something that I really like. You could see that not only this, but half of the revenue from sales from Artyfact NFTs, which are like avatars, weapon skins, accessories, things in the game, is going to go to the prize pool, and that's going to be distributed among players. There's a whole entire detailed information about this, but they have so many different mechanisms and things in place to not only help with the token price long term, but also engage the community. That is something that I really like. Last few things before we wrap it up is going to be with what is going on with early investors. So we talked about these different stages of their pre-sale. Stage 1 already sold out. Currently, it's now stage 2. This is going to be the lowest price you'll ever be able to get in, because once they do list on major exchanges, once they do launch, it's going to be a significantly higher price. So when you're seeing early investors and pre-sale participants are getting early access to Artyfact beta tests, they're going to be able to participate more, interact with the game more, and really take part in it. So there's a few benefits of getting in early, not only for your pockets with investing by getting in during the pre-sale, before most people can get in or even know about the project, but also by simply getting exclusive access and exclusive benefits. So you can see all the different information about this project on their website. I personally follow them on Twitter. They've grown tremendously since I first started talking about them a few months back. So definitely worth checking out this project, getting involved in stage 2 of their pre-sale if you haven't already. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you bought in the first stage or what you think of it currently.